Hello, Divine Masculine. I had to get my feelings out after the latest vision. I am no longer on my knees. I connected with you deeper than anyone else I've ever known, and I still can't pretend to understand you to the core. Every day I love you and adore I love and adore you more than the day before. I think that's why I'm having the hardest time letting you go. Because I let my guard down just for you to turn out to be as yellow as the one before. I never would have taken you for a coward, but now I can't even pretend to unsee what I've seen. I even told you that I've seen your love for money and greed, and you promised nothing would overpower your love for me. The truth turned out to be you would flip for the first thought that would spread for you, even if you didn't have any desire, because the power was what you really craved. Which fuckboy sent you the money? The bald one or the young one? Both of which are Aquarius. I hope you're not burning their house down. Or be careful, because one of your thoughts might be burning your house down. Please lay off the Everclear. You might pass out and it will turn to accelerant. No matter what has been done to me, I don't want to see anyone go out like that. The Virgo you work with does have the knowledge you worry about, but you are smarter than her. Are you the Leo hacking into electronics, or someone hacking into a Leo's Chango account? Be careful, you might break your wrist. Get out off your emotions, Pisces. Who's experimenting with powder, or somebody making meth? Careful, that might be what starts the fire. Who has the sports car with the pine incense around the rearview mirror? Who is the Libra who liked Amber Rose or Wild Irish Rose? Careful, Scorpio. They're going to kill you and make it look like a drug overdose. Or you need to slow down. 2 have already died, and 1 more before the end of the year. Tim, Tyrone, and Tammy, do you work for AA or a threesome that Tammy got left out of? Don't send another letter. I didn't get the first one. Please don't kill yourself, even though you betrayed me. I don't want you to shoot yourself. Your kids need you. Please don't try to bribe me with counterfeit money. Somebody, side chick, is pregnant. You told me you would buy me a car, and then you bought it for her with the money that should have been mine. When was the last time you went bowling, Cece? The blockages are removed. Who is stalking the pastor? Who's in love with the person with the rose tattoo? Is it Marquise? Tell your mama to put her wig on right. The wig is brown. Who has the metal rod in their knee? Who been fighting cancer? He's got a black eye. Names I'm picking up: Sammy, Darren, Manuel, Ali, Shay, Letissa, Richard, Valerie, Corey, Michael, Maurice, Erica, Christina, Chris, Stevie, Tyreek, Tony, Kara, Tim, Brandon, Ricky, Michelle, Jody, Gregory, Yazi, Shanice, Diamond, and another Tony. And very sexually explicit is what ties the group together. You know, times I felt broken because you said you loved me just to play me. And I'll always remember the memories that we had. No matter what you say, there was authenticity there. And either way, that's my story. Real or fake, it's what I experienced. And I will enjoy it no matter what goes down, no matter what happens to you, to me, to anyone that refuses to set themselves free because they don't want to face the mirror and heal their inner child. It's really sad to me that it's easier to ruin your life than it is to say you're sorry to someone. I wish things could have been different. A lot of you have young kids, and because of your pride, you might not see them graduate high school. Because I've done everything I can to convince you guys to stop. But maybe you can't stop. Maybe it really isn't the fact that you won't stop. It's because you can't stop, because you've already made the deal with the devil, and the devil collects on his contracts. I just want you guys all to know, no matter how you feel or what you think, you're all loved. God loves us all. And I don't really know what the point of no return is, because I've never gotten into that kind of stuff. But if you haven't gone past the point of no return, I truly do pray that you will turn to God and get away from this evil stuff that you become a part of. No matter how hard it is to get away from that group or coven or dark arts, it's worth it. And there will be people that will help you if you'll genuinely turn from it and turn to God. If you get saved, He'll protect you. I mean, it's going to be a long road, and there'll probably be some dark nights and lonely roads. But if you have faith that God is with you, there's no one that can do anything to you. You'll have to make amends with certain people. Maybe pay back some debts of money you stole. But at the end of the day, it's always better to be facing the light and not the dark. We all have a shadow. No one's better than anyone else. And I think that's part of some of your problems. You thinking you were better than other people, or looking at yourself as better than others. That's what got you in the spot you're in now. But there's none of us that are any greater than anyone else. It's our choices, our faith, and God that gets us through this life. Each and every one of us is loved. I don't care what you've done, who you've done it to. Somebody out there loves your ass. I wish you could look at the man in the mirror, or woman, depending, and tell that person you're sorry for not having the courage to stand up and be their hero. Because it wouldn't have taken much. You could have lived a life that you were proud of. I really do hope that when this is all said and done, that I will be able to restore some relationships with some people. And I really hope that families are restored, friendships, marriages, a complete and utter restoration for everyone involved. Either way, I forgive you all, and I'm going to heal through this, whether or not I ever speak to any of you ever again. You have to know that I don't judge you. I do wish things could have been different, but I don't judge you, and I do hope that one day you'll answer the call, the knock on your heart, the door of your heart, when God comes knocking. Because as merciful, loving, graceful, and forgiving as He is, there is an expiration date on our hearts, and if we haven't accepted His call before we take our last breath, we have no more chances. We go somewhere we will regret. But salvation is a free gift if you choose to accept it. I know a lot of people think I'm fake, phony. They judge me. They misunderstand me. Slander my character. Judge me in all kinds of ways. But I know I'm saved. And I know that I'm a work in progress. And I'm doing the best I can to become the man that God is molding and shaping me to be. And I don't care what anyone else thinks. It's between me and Him. It's personal. And it would be the same for you if you would stop judging other people and stop judging yourself. Because I don't know who told you you weren't good enough to have a relationship with the Most High. But that was a lie. I believed that lie for many years myself. And I just hope that at least one of you will pull the wool off your eyes and remove the veil so you don't have to go to hell. I would like more than one of you to do it, but this won't all be wasted if at least one of you do. Please stop being jealous and envious of other people. You're just as beautiful as anyone else. You're uniquely molded and handcrafted and made by the creator of all the universe. You were uniquely shaped by His hands. No one is better than you, and no one is more loved than you. You're just as important as anyone else that's ever lived and died. And I truly hope these words can help change your mind.